Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by and watching this video today. I really appreciate it and want to thank you. Today I'm going to go over something that's pretty important. It's to help you learn how to sound more like a native English speaker. So when we're speaking English, a lot of the times we tend to run our words together in a sentence. To help you be able to sound more natural in English, I'm going to go through a few examples of ways that we run our words together in English. I'm going to display the sentence and then I'm going to say it very properly by enunciating each word. And then I'm going to teach you how, when people speak, they usually say it. So this is probably the reason why, for example, you are in English class and you can totally understand your teacher, but then you go into the real world and it is very difficult for you to understand. So let's get started. How are you doing? How are you doing? So when we're saying this sentence in English, and it's a very common sentence, we really reduce two of the sounds of the words in the sentence. So we will say, how are ya doing? So we take off the you sound, you, and we say ya. And the doing, the g, we reduce that to doing. So we say, how are ya doing? How are you doing? And sometimes people even make it shorter by completely deleting the R. So people will say, how you doing? How you doing? So let's try another example of this same how are you. We are going to use the sentence, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? So we will say, how are ya? Same thing as the sentence before. And then the going, we say gonna. How are ya gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? And some people again will delete the R. So it will be, how you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? It's very important to learn these things because, again, as I say, when people actually speak, this is how they will be speaking in English. Let's look at another one. Most of the time when we are speaking, we run words together. So, for example, told you. He told you that would happen. He told you that would happen. Well, in this example, told you will run together, and the sound will be like this. Told you. Told you. He told you that would happen. He told you that would happen. If you want to sound natural, if you run these words together, you will sound much more like a native speaker. The teacher told you to study for the test last week. The teacher told you to study for the test last week. The teacher told you to study for the test last week. Do you see the difference? The teacher told you to study for the test last week. How about we go to the movies? How about we go to the movies? Here we will take the about and reduce it to bout. How about we go to the movies? How about we go to the movies? How about we go to the movies? How about dinner? How about dinner? How about dinner? How about dinner? The next one that we will look over is, what have you been up to lately? What have you been up to lately? Now, the what have, we will make it sound like what of. Now, it's not what of, it's what of, like with a D sound. What have you been up to lately? What have you been up to lately? What have you been reading? 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 What of? What of? What have you been reading? Now, the last one that we will go over is a typical greeting in English. What's up? What's up? Something I've noticed with English learners is a lot of time they will say fine or I'm good, but that's not the reply that you're supposed to give to this greeting. If someone says what's up, you can say not much or nothing. Sometimes we say nothing, nothing instead of nothing, nothing. So it should sound like this. What's up? Nothing. Or what's up? Oh, hey. So that's the way to accurately respond to that question. Sometimes people reduce that to sup instead of what's up. Sup. Sup. Nothing. Now, I'm going to go over these again with you, and I would like you to say them with me. Okay? I'm going to display the sentence, and you listen. Make sure you repeat them out loud after me. How are you doing? How are you doing? Or, how you doing? How you doing? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? Or they will remove the R completely. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? He told you that would happen. He told you that would happen. The teacher told you to study for the test last week? The teacher told you to study for the test last week. How about we go to the movies? How about we go to the movies? How about dinner? How about dinner? What have you been up to lately? What have you been up to lately? What have you been reading? What have you been reading? What's up? Nothing. What's up? Hey. Sup? Not much. I hope this video really helped you. And don't worry, I'm going to make another one because there is a lot more to learn. If you enjoyed this video, give it a super big thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to our channel. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.